So as you think about, as a leader, mentoring and guiding the next generation of tech professionals so that they can be humble, have the zeal to go after the things that they want, what is your approach in teaching them and guiding them in these spaces?
Yeah, I mean, here at 40AU, we talk about being willing to raise your hand, right? And again, typically in two contexts. One is just saying, hey, I don't know, right? Or I'm confused or whatever it is, because you know how it is. You can get in some of these large Zoom meetings where you got all the people you're supposed to impress on there, and everybody's nodding their heads and going along with the program. And yet there's this elephant in the room that nobody's going to talk about. And we want our people to raise their hand. On the one hand, you got to be courageous and say, hey, I have a better idea, or maybe I have an objection. On the other, it's you have the courage to say, hey, maybe everybody else got that, but I didn't. Can you repeat it for me? Can we go back over that? Do you mind if I ask a follow-up question? And so that really, to me, is being able to both be confident in what you're doing and your skill set. One of the things that I think a lot of the younger generation battles with is imposter syndrome, right? And so this imposter syndrome is I'm not good enough, right? And so you have to find that fine line between you are good enough, you wouldn't be there if you weren't, right? So I want to inspire you with that confidence, but you got to ride that thin line between being confident and overconfident. And humility is really the thing that I think can help balance that out for a lot of people. So the humility to say, hey, I messed up, right? Hey, I didn't deliver that project on time, or I spent too long on that feature, whatever it might be. We try and cultivate that because I think it both lessens the fear of failure and it makes you more approachable within a team context, right? So this ability to step in and step back and to be able to lean in confidently, but also step back and say, hey, I don't know. I'm going to raise my hand on this one. That's where we try and find that balance. And that's what I spend a lot of time coaching people on, is trying to find that right balance of when to step in versus when to step back.